As those troops attempt to repel the Russian invasion, the president of Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelensky, made another impassioned plea to his European neighbors. He addressed the European Parliament over video link. We had it live for you here on CBC News Network. But there is part of it we want to play for you again, as he once again asked to have Ukraine admitted into the European Union, telling the parliamentarians the EU will be stronger with Ukraine, and without the EU, Ukraine will be lonesome.
Do prove that you will not let us go. Do prove that you indeed are Europeans. And then life will win over death, and light will win over darkness. Glory be to Ukraine.
And there was this extraordinary ovation that followed. As you can see, the parliamentarians with pins and banners and wearing yellow and blue. And as Michael Serapio joins me underneath some of these images, he definitely had a big influence on those parliamentarians. We'll see what happens, but we know that Zelensky, Michael, has already made application, filled out the paperwork, if you will, colloquially speaking, yesterday. And a number of those EU states, 8 of them, have said it's time to fast-track the process. Yeah,
in particular, European nations in Central and Eastern Europe, Heather, but very much moved regardless of where these lawmakers were from in Europe itself. Many, as you say, listening to this impassioned speech, gathering there, wearing as well the Ukrainian flag, scarves of gold and blue, as well as T-shirts that said "Stand with Ukraine." And this was an emergency session of the European Parliament because they are expected today to not only consider further sanctions against Russia, but also expected to pass a resolution that would actually call Russia a rogue state. And very much we saw the solidarity and the support that Zelensky was getting. Again, as you say, the standing ovation. Now, the Ukrainian president, we should point out, did appear by video link, as he does remain in Kyiv, to rally people against the Russian advance. But in the applause, as you said, Zelensky said he was hoping for more from the EU, in particular acknowledgement that the stand Ukraine people are making right now and paying for in blood is not only a fight for his country, but also a fight to prove Ukraine's worth to Europe. Take a listen once more to the Ukrainian president.
But we are fighting also to be equal members of Europe. I believe that today we are showing everybody that's exactly what we are. The European Union is going to be much stronger with us, that's for sure. Without you, Ukraine is going to be lonely, lonesome. We have proven our strength. We have proven that, as at a minimum, we are exactly the same as you are.
There you go, Michael. As you can see, those are kind of the words that brought the parliamentarians to their feet. It may be late for some, but at least for others, it is at least considering Ukraine's membership at this point. And that speech from Zelensky brought another impassioned speech in response from the European Commission president.
That's right. Ursula von der Leyen really spelling out that Europe does stand with Ukraine, that Europe stands against Russian aggression, and warns the members of the European Parliament that what Ukraine is fighting for right now is a fight that other countries in the European Union will also face. Take a listen to the European Commission president.
It's a clash of two worlds, two polar set of values. End of quote. They are so right. This is a clash between the rule of law and the rule of the gun, between democracies and autocracies, between a rules-based order and a world of naked aggression. How we respond today to what Russia is doing will determine the future of the international system. The destiny of Ukraine is at stake, but our own fate also lies in the balance. We must show the power that lies in our democracies. We must show the power of people that choose their independent path freely and democratically. This is our show of force.
our show of force, lest anyone in Europe be in any doubt the consequences of the war right now in Ukraine. The European Commission president really saying that Europe will be there for Ukraine. And she added that it's not going to be just in the now, but in the weeks and the months to come. And to that, the European Commission is proposing that the EU Parliament activates the temporary protection mechanism. Now, this would provide status for displaced Ukrainians within Europe. It provides children the ability to go to school, allows Ukrainians who are displaced access to health care within EU countries, also the right to work. And she also added a very important phrase or statement as well, Heather, because she says for a people to stand up so bravely for European values, well, they must be a part of the European Union, almost in response to what we heard from Zelensky. Take a listen once again to the European Commission president.
Today, the European Union and Ukraine are already closer than ever before. There is still a long path ahead. We have to end this war, and we should talk about the next steps. But I am sure nobody in this hemicycle can doubt that a people that stands up so bravely for our European values belongs in our European family. And therefore, honourable members, I say, long live Europe, and long live a free and independent Ukraine. Me z vami, slava Ukrainia.
So again, a powerful speech ending her words with words of solidarity spoken in Ukrainian itself. Now, of course, the path for membership to the EU is long, at least traditionally it has been, Heather. But if this invasion of Ukraine was to dissuade Ukraine from a further westward look and also dissuade the EU from actually entertaining such a possibility, well, it seems Zelensky has only certainly been hardened in his desire to join the EU, and now the EU is also turning its eyes to Ukraine, saying that they are with him, Heather.
Michael Serapio, thank you very much.
You're welcome.